This is Valley News Live at noon.
Police are still looking for at least 2 people who got away from officers in a stolen car after a chase early this morning. Officers tried stopping a driver around 2 this morning who had multiple warrants for their arrest, but terminated the chase in the Johnson Farms area. They later found the abandoned car at 20th Street and 40th Avenue South and brought in a K-9 team to do a track, but they came up empty. Police living in the area are being asked to check security cameras to see if they captured the suspects. 2 men are being treated for injuries after an apparent fight in South Fargo. Police say it happened around 11:30 last night in the 1700 block of 25th Avenue South. A viewer sent us this video. One man was taken to the hospital with a stab wound, and the other is being treated for other injuries. The man with the stab wound is still in the hospital, but police say neither of these injuries appear to be life-threatening. Officers believe they have contacted everyone involved and are not looking for anyone else. We have new information on a disturbing case out of central Minnesota we've been following for years. The man who pled guilty to second-degree unintentional murder for killing a woman he was romantically involved with will now spend at least 16 years in jail. The Atkin newspaper says Joshua Cargella pleaded guilty to the 2019 murder of Michelle May in Atkin. Original reports say authorities found May's body under Cargella's home, and cell phone records show it was a sexual encounter gone wrong. Even though Cargella took a plea deal, he insists the death was an accident. The Fargo Police Department is looking for your help in identifying several people of interest in theft, vandalism, and criminal mischief cases. Take a look at these surveillance photos on your screen. If you have any information on the identity or whereabouts of anyone you see, text Fargo PD to 847-411 or submit your anonymous tip online. You'll notice each photo has a case number on the bottom. You're asked to reference that number if you have a tip. Police say the community can help play an important role in finding criminals and making the city a safer place. Well, a pretty warm Wednesday to say the least, and we could even expect more today. Let's check in with Summer Schnellbach. Summer, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to you as well. It is a hot one across our region, and taking a look at satellite and radar nationally, really not a lot going on, and that's probably a good thing. We do just have a few high clouds moving into portions of the Red River Valley at this hour, but we also are seeing some areas of sunshine. If I could get switched back over to Max 2, please. We're seeing just a little bit of high cloud cover, and we are also seeing some wildfire smoke across portions of the region as well. Temperatures have warmed up into the upper 70s and low 80s, and it's already a very warm one and humid as well, Brian. So definitely stay cool for today. But coming up, I'll let you know, along with this heat and moisture, how that could or could not spark a thunderstorm later today. I'll have details in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Summer. Well, the fight for control over another Minneapolis intersection is intensifying. Groups are protesting in Uptown since a federal task force shot and killed Winston Smith at a parking ramp there a few weeks ago. A driver also hit and killed a protester there Sunday night. As Jennifer Mayerly reports, demonstrators are blocking traffic with whatever they can find.
It's been a tug of war in this Uptown intersection. Closed, then open, and closed again. Tuesday afternoon, people picked up a bus shelter and moved it to help block Girard Avenue and West Lake Street. It's all happening near where Winston Smith was killed by a federal task force and where a car struck and killed protesters Deanna Kanadek over the weekend.
It's a remembrance. It's almost like a celebration of life, and as she is no longer with us, it would only be right to pay respect.
Several businesses caught in the closed area shut down for the day. Others just outside decided to stay open.
We are really worried and concerned for our clientele as well as our staff.
Elizabeth Lee says the nail salon she manages was tagged overnight. They've watched the back and forth.
I did see the police here for the most part of the day earlier trying to clear out the street, and then as soon as they left, protesters or whoever is up there at the intersection, they boarded it up again.
We're told police were met with hostility.
The atmosphere of the area has substantially shifted in the last couple of days.
Mayor Jacob Fry said, while they will protect the right to protest, what's happening at the intersection is unacceptable.
This is a safety concern. We can't have a major commercial corridor like this shut down we can't have unauthorized closure of our streets, period. People need service.
But people say the answer is not entirely clear.
They can keep it to where people can still vocalize and can protest peacefully, then okay, open it back up. But they have to remember that people are upset and people are angry and people are tired, and it's frustrating and it's scary.
This area is already known for bad traffic. A city safety report lists Hennepin and Lake as a high injury street. People here say they stand their ground, and the city says it can't be on the street. A house move means temporary road closures on 40th Avenue North in Fargo. This was the scene as a house made its way down the road this morning. Multiple houses are being moved in the area this week, and drivers should expect delays. Grand Forks voters are deciding an $86 million bond issue. It's not just a vote to build a new school. There are several moving parts. A yes vote would turn the space near Valley Middle School into a new school capable of housing 1,000 students, kindergarten through 8th grade. At the same time, a yes vote would consolidate Valley Middle School with West, Wilder, and Winship Middle Schools. The special election is this coming Tuesday, June 22nd, from 7 in the morning until 7 at night at the Alaris Center. You can also vote absentee or in person all this week from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon at the Grand Forks County Building. If you're eligible to give blood, the American Red Cross is asking for your help to keep hospital shelves stocked. Donors are needed now, especially type O and those that give platelets. People are urged to make an appointment as soon as possible, as there is currently a severe blood shortage. Some hospitals are being forced to slow the pace of elective surgeries until the blood supply stabilizes. A blood drive is happening tomorrow from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon at the First International Bank and Trust in Fargo. If you show up to donate, you'll get a $5 Amazon gift card as a thank you. Sign-up options are listed on valleynewslive.com. Well, coming up at noon, where can you enjoy the summer weather and get to know your local law enforcement tonight? Another warm day to add to the books, but what should we expect with it? That question answered up next with Summer Snowball.